Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Kyle with amateurgolf.com, and today I'm asking AI, how do I improve my golf game and how do I qualify for a USGA event? So today I'm hitting 4 different clubs into the simulator on the Foresight Falcon, one of the most accurate launch monitors out there. I'll hit a few shots with each club, I'll grab the data, and then I'll ask ChatGPT what it thinks. All right, let's see if AI can actually fix my golf game. So I'm starting with my pitching wedge. I'm gonna hit my 7-iron. I'm gonna hit a 4-iron hybrid and hit my driver, and I'm gonna collect the data. I'm gonna hit 5 shots with each club, so let's start. Hooking it. So I just took pictures of my numbers and I'm just going to airdrop them to my computer, and then I'll just copy those into ChatGPT. All right, so I'm in ChatGPT, and what I did after I airdropped all of my shot data into ChatGPT first, it gave me a text file of all of my info for 5 shots from each club, and I'm gonna copy and paste that in right now. And I'll just read it. It says, I have a launch monitor data from 5 shots each using a pitching wedge, 7-iron, 4 hybrid, and driver on a Foresight Falcon. So here is the shot-by-shot data. So you can see here my pitching wedge data, 7-iron data, 4 hybrid data with ball speed, carry distances, total distances, backspin, side spin, peak distance, and distances from the pin, which is a little bit less relevant on this, but we'll see. And then my driver data. And I'll put this prompt in the description below so you can go ahead and use this. So I said, based on this data, identify strengths and weaknesses in my ball striking and consistency. Suggest specific drills and adjustments for each club to improve distance control, spin optimization, and dispersion. Create a 90-day training program that includes launch monitor sessions, short game practice, and course strategy designed to help me prepare for qualifying for the 2025 USGA Mid-Amateur at Truant Country Club. Include benchmarks I should aim for, driver carry, spin windows, iron proximity. Assume I am a single-digit handicapper. I'm currently a 0, who plays competitively and is motivated to improve. All right, put this in there and let's see what it does. Take a sip of coffee. Wow. All right. I've got a lot to go over here. So, based on your detailed launch monitor data, competitive goals and statuses, single-digit handicap, I've compiled a comprehensive analysis and a 90-day improvement plan. We're going to look at shot, data analysis, drill, and adjustment recommendations, 90-day training plan, and benchmarks. Let's jump into it. Shot data. This is from my pitching wedge. Excellent spin, 87-19 RPM average, indicating strong face-to-ball interaction. Peak height, 93 feet, and launch appears solid for holding greens. So if you guys have any comments on those numbers, let me know how far off AI is. Weaknesses, distance, inconsistency. I know that. Carry range of 13 yards, wide dispersion. I was hooking it today. And 1 outlier, that suggests occasional mishits. Very true. That's why I can't qualify for a USGA event. My 7-iron, solid spin for a mid-iron, 52-69. Ball speeds are relatively high when flushed. I love that they're using flush. 118 to 120. Strike consistency from 103 to 120. That's my weakness. Okay. Additional weaknesses. Peak height variation indicates some low face contact. Yeah, I was hitting some of them thin. That's pretty good. Distance to pin, 24 yards, not very good, but I need to probably warm up a little more and I can improve that. But this is hopefully in the 90-day improvement plan I can work on. So 4 hybrid strengths, very tight distance grouping. That's really good. Good spin, average 4,000, ideal for stopping with a hybrid. That's really good, especially on back tees, US and mid am. Slight draw fade variance, so suggesting face path variability. That's not great, but we can work on that. And my driver. So excellent ball speed, so 156.4 with a 275-yard max carry. That's good to know if I'm trying to take some aggressive lines. Low side spin, tight shot dispersion. So it's clear I'm hitting my driver much more accurately, so I have some things to work on. Weakness, spin inconsistency, ideal range competitively is 119 to 2400. So I got to get rid of those little spinny ones. And one carry at 251 suggests low on face or gear effect miss it. That was definitely low on face. I remember that one. All right, now we're getting into some of the improvement areas. So, my prompt was pretty limited on asking, what kind of improvement plan. I mean, I did ask for drills and a 90-day plan, but I wasn't super specific. So let's see what it did. Drills, and it did this by club. So pitching wedge, tight dispersion, refined partial swing control. Drills, quack drill, very wedge swing lengths, 730, 9, and 1030, and track on a monitor. That's really good. I have not done that. Spray and strike drill. Use foot powder spray to find consistent center of face contact. Classic. I love it. Adjustments. Focus on dynamic loft and maintain shallow attack of angle to ensure consistent spin carry. That's a good one. That's pretty technical. 7-iron. Improve strike location, vertical launch consistency. So the drills, impact tape, face spray. I need to stock up on face spray according to AI. Gate drill. Tees on side. Okay. And adjustments. Emphasize maintaining spine angle through impact and weight to avoid fat or thin shots. It's classic. That is a classic recommendation there. I like it. 4 hybrid. Maintain strengths and tighten directional control. I'm always trying to work on that with the 4 hybrid. Start line drills. Very good. 1 club distance ladder. Hit 5 shots with 5 different intended carrying distance. That's a good one. I like that. Adjustments, minor path, face calibration. Okay. And driver. Goals, optimize spin and increase peak carry consistency. So rather than distance, I'm going to focus on carry consistency. That is a good one. Drills, T height experimentation. Absolutely. Face mapping. Never even thought about that. I've got the Cobra Dark Speed. Maybe we can look at some face mapping. Adjustments, aim for upper center strikes to raise launch and lower spin. It's the hot spot. I like it. AI knows about the hot spot. All right, so here's the 90-day training plan. This looks really good. Three times a week launch monitor session, 60 to 90 minutes. We'll see if we can do that. So they kind of did it by the clubs that I chose. So, if you want a full plan, maybe you go through your entire bag and you can get an entire structured plan. Short game practice. It just knows that no matter what, you're still going to have to practice short game, and then you got to play. So the 90-day plan, three times a week launch monitor sessions for hour and a half, 3 times a week, an hour and a half short game practice, and 1 time a week playing. So that is good, and you track your stats. So here's the monthly focus broken out in this time span. This is really good stuff here. And now benchmarks for competitive mid-am readiness. Carry distance 270. I'm there. Yes. Sides. So spin consistently and side spin. So these are the benchmarks that I need to get to. My 4-iron hybrid. I'm on target for peak height. I obviously need to work on the spin on that, but that's good. That'll stop, especially for some long par 4s hitting that into there. 7-iron, carry 165 to 175. Proximity to hole needs to be better. So I'll work on that. Pitching wedge, I need to work on my carry consistency, spin, and distance to pin. Obviously, inside 125, gotta be close. And my short game. And look at this. Would you like me to format this into a printable or shareable PDF? So what I'll do is I'll export this and I'll link this in the description below. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope this gave you some insights of how maybe you can use AI to improve your game and give yourself a practice schedule, especially if you're trying to get into one of the upcoming USGA events. So I have to ask, would you trust AI to coach your swing? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.